One second, my piggy pigs. I just need to pull this up and then I can get things finished up here. No. Get things finished up here. Okay. Alright. Brooke's here. So I didn't put a border like I did yesterday, so let me get my piggies out here. The Mama Tokyo. God. Come here, Mocha. I almost had you. Savannah. Please don't pee on me. Come here. I don't want to chase you. If you want a floor time live, you gotta come. You goofball, like, come on. The fun part at the end of the live is to capture them. If Mocha doesn't want to come, then there's not much I can do. Mocha's right there. I met Ramona. Okay. I don't want to keep chasing you. Gotcha. There we go. I'm gonna move over here. And okay, I gotta give the rest of the piggies their veggies. Okay, now I can move over this way. I was a little on the lazy side and I did not feel like setting up a border. So I did block off the doorway and I did block off where my cord is. And then, of course, you're sitting on a tripod with a ring light that's plugged in, so I'm just going to have to keep an eye on them and make sure they don't go past, like, this line here, kind of thing. Cappy, why are you so hormonal? They are. Mocha is in total need of a fur cut soon, though. Like, honestly, when you look at Mocha, if you didn't know her or her breed, you would think that she was electrocuted or something. Like, her hair is just, wah! It's all over the place. And you know what's funny? I just realized, for the first time, we actually have basically 4 Abyssinians on the floor. For floor time. Except, Mocha is Abyssinian mixed with Peruvian, making her a Shiba, but still. Well, okay, so we'll say we have 3.5 Abyssinians. Oh, Savannah found it. Move that back a little bit. Okay, yeah, there we go. So by not having a border around, I was able to put in more hides and tunnels, which is kind of enriching for them, so that's nice. It's just, with some of the piggies, I don't know who is going to be exploring too much and who is going to be remaining on the safe zone, so to speak. And I think out of all of these piggies that are on the floor today, between Mocha, Savannah, Ramona, and Tokyo, if anyone's going to venture off to explore, it'll probably be Savannah. But I think we're safe. No, that's a strand of hay. We're good. It's so funny. It literally shows that nobody is watching my live stream, but yet clearly you are, Brooke, because you're chatting. Oh, I need to message Jess. I told her I was going to tell her that I'm live when I'm live. And that, yeah. See? I'm horrible with remembering. Come on, where's Jess? Jess. Okay, I'm blind. Not literally. There we go. Live. Apparently YouTube doesn't always send her the notifications when I'm live, and she likes watching my lives, so yeah. Figured I would tell her. I'll pretty much just message everyone that typically would watch the live stream and let them know, and whoever responds, responds, and whoever doesn't, doesn't. I think that covers the basics. Shane, I believe, is busy. And you know what? Okay, so when you click on the notification bell, do you have it checked off as all? Because I find that makes a huge difference. Because I almost always get notified about your live streams, your videos, your posts, and everything. Now, I don't always get notified about Shane's posts. Sometimes YouTube will show me a post that she did like 2 days ago, kind of thing. So, I don't know how the algorithm works on that aspect, but I know for me, I pretty much almost always get notified from, like, I'll say 9 times out of 10 for people's content. Yeah, I got a little lazy and I didn't feel like really cutting up the bell pepper, so I gave half of it to the 3 that had the 4 time yesterday. So, okay, so they have half a bell pepper down here. As you can see, Ramona's munching away on it. The other half of the bell pepper went to Tilly, Casper, and Ginger, and the other guinea pigs, they have bell pepper as well, but they had pre-cut ones, and I had run out of it, of the cut ones, the prepared ones. I don't even know how to explain it, but I'm sure you get what I'm saying. The point is that everyone has bell pepper. I'm literally just rambling right now, just because my brain is so, like, frazzled. Like, I know I've got my hands full here, but yet I can't stop thinking about that poor cat in the old neighborhood yesterday. My friend sent me a video clip. She told me she went out for her morning cigarette, and the cat was there meowing for food. So she fed him, which is great, but, like, the wound on the back of that cat's leg is so horrible. Like, I feel so bad. I wish I had $1 million so I can, like, get every animal vetted. Unfortunately, I don't have $1 million, but at the same time, if I had $1 million, I would probably have, like, an entire upgraded cage system for everyone here. and it would be the most unique type of cage ever. Oh, so another little update with Ginger, because I had noticed that she started having the blood again in her private parts area, probably like in her urine type thing. Even though the vet had told me that I can shorten the antibiotic course to 5 days, I am going to continue with 10 days to be on the safe side because I feel like the urinary tract infection bacteria is like really super uber strong and being very particular and not wanting to go away. So I think I'm gonna do a 10-day course of the antibiotics. But I mean, other than that, she's doing really well. Like even like the antibiotics is not affecting her eating habits or anything. So it's really weird. It's good that it's not affecting her eating habits. I mean, but I don't know. My brain is not working to find the right words for what I want to be talking about. So y'all just gonna have to bear with me today. And one of these days I need to remember to bring that Cavi Kitchen Coroplast downstairs in the basement, I think. Unless I decide to use it again. That's the problem. If I bring it downstairs, I know I'm going to decide that I want to use it again. And then I'll be like, damn, I got to bring it back up. But then the fact that I have it up here, I don't want to use it. So it's a lose-lose situation for me. Sorry, Shane's messaging me at the moment. She just finished teaching at the studio, but her private client canceled for this morning. So that part sucks for her. You see, when you look at Mocha, she just looks like a giant mop. And with the weather getting warmer and we're starting to get warmer anyways, it's almost time to give her a nice fur cut. Now, I'm just hoping that nobody gets too crazy about wanting to explore off of the safe zone area here, or the play area, because I mopped my floors yesterday, and I don't want to have to mop my floor again. But if I have to, I will. I didn't even know you left. You were weighing Cypress. I'm sorry, but I'm going to be calling that guinea pig Cypress, because my brain will not remember Cypress. I still have to weigh these guinea pigs. I haven't done it. I think this week, I honestly think I'm just going to skip it, and I will reconvene or continue with it on Friday. Pick up where I left off. It's really not the end of the world if you miss 1 week of weighing them. I think the general idea of it is just so that it gives you like a general idea of how much your guinea pig should usually weigh, and then that way you can know that if, it's hard to explain because, like, I have some guinea pigs that do fluctuate by like 60 or 70 grams, and while most people would be like extremely concerned about that, with certain guinea pigs of mine, that's just a normal fluctuation for them. So it's like, I don't stress about it too much. And I mean, I know what their behaviors are, and I can usually, like, I know their personalities, if that makes sense. So I can usually know when something's off with them. And I mean, I mentioned it before, but like, since the situation with Lucy passing away and then not losing weight, I don't really use the weight, the like keeping track of the weights as the reliable source to know something is wrong or not. But that's just me. Brooke says, Cypress. She was 895 at first, weigh in. Why is it not? Thursday, and she's 831 now. Okay, so this is a prime example of what I'm talking about, though. I mean, you had the new pig come to you basically like 3 or 4 days before you moved to the new place. So not only is it a stressful move because she was, rehomed from one house to another with completely different smells, scents, sounds, and everything, but then you moved from your 2-bedroom apartment to a 3-bedroom trailer with new smells and everything like that. So it's going to be stressful on her. So yeah, losing some weight like that can be completely normal. But then you also got to consider 28 to 30 grams is the difference between a full versus empty bladder. And then you also got to consider, did you weigh them at the same time of day as you did the last time? Was it before or after eating veggies? All these things can take a factor into their weight fluctuation. Okay, well, ladies, I know today is Sunday, but I didn't think it was Sunday Bumstar. Like, they were literally almost like in a star shape, or, well, a guinea pig bum flower. I don't know how you want to call it. Anyway. We got Mocha Exploring. Mocha, you're so beautiful. But so is Ramona in Tokyo and Savannah. So I'm like literally running out of things to like talk about. So I don't know if any of you have like any questions or concerns or anything, please do put it in the chat. Yeah, I thought about doing the live stream a little bit later, but I have a birthday dinner to go to this evening. My friend's brother's birthday is well, I think his birthday was yesterday, but they're celebrating today. But yeah, so I've got a birthday dinner this evening to go to. So I'm looking forward to that. I need to straighten my hair before I go though. My hair's driving me nuts right now. It's like it feels like one giant curl, but it's not one giant curl. It just feels like it. And I didn't bother putting any like bowl of water this time on the floor because they're having veggies with, like romaine lettuce, butterleaf lettuce, the bell pepper, and the cucumber. That's plenty of like water content for them for now until they go back in their regular enclosure. And it's not like they're going to be out on the floor like all day kind of thing. It's only for like an hour and a bit. Oh, sorry, I should not be yawning like this. I got their piggy laundry in the dryer. And then, of course, I'm going to have to wash this liner again after they're done using it. So the next floor time that I'm going to have is going to be for the boys. But I have not yet figured out how I'm going to do it. So I can use the plastic hidey huts for their floor time live because that's easy to wash and sanitize and remove the female smell from. But I can't use the wooden tunnels for the boys because the last time I did that, that's when they had a falling out, and then yeah, it's not going to work for that. So I'll have to figure something out to make some sort of like tunnels or just something that's enriching for them. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give them a floor time area and have just a giant pile of hay in it. Maybe. We'll see. I'll figure it out. Although, for the boys, I will have to probably set up like a barrier kind of thing just because the living room has a lot more spaces and things that they can get into that they shouldn't. But that'll be another day to worry about that. For now, let's just enjoy the girls. And I'm literally just rambling away about whatever because I don't know exactly who all else is watching, who's busy, who's not busy, and all that fun jazz. Cappy, why do you keep bothering Marley? You silly goose. Oh, I am right about the stress factor though because I did notice all of my guinea pigs when I weighed them this week are slightly down, if not concerningly, so definitely down a little bit from what they were previously, the previous week. Well, yeah, stress can take a huge toll on a person or an animal. Oh, we got a rumble party with Cappy and Marley. That's been going on for like a couple of days now, on and off. It's crazy. But Cappy has been popcorning so much. It's crazy. Like, I love it. It's a good kind of crazy. Oh, Savannah, did you just popcorn? I can't tell. Alright, this is going to be the wild thing. I actually have to go use the washroom, and I don't want to risk them getting the tripod cord. So, I am going to set you up on the container and just lower you down a little bit. Hang on. There. I will be right back. I gotta use the washroom. And I'll take the opportunity to grab my bottle of water too. Alright, I'm almost back. I'm gonna quickly straighten my hair while I'm in the washroom, but I'm still here. And I got my phone with me to see the comments, so if anybody says anything, I can see it. Straighten my hair. All is good on that front. Got my water bottle. And now let the piggies have some more fun. Most of my remaining pea flakes are all like kind of crumbs, basically. So let them kind of sniff it out and forage it. Pardon me. No, don't you teeth chatter at me, young lady. Or old lady. We're gonna move your bowl over there. It's okay, Marley. Hi. Hi. Hi, babes. Hi. Hi, Mama. Hi, everyone. Oh, that hurt. Hello, Hawaii. I swear, every time I try to pronounce it, I know I'm pronouncing it wrong. Okay, so for whoever is watching right now, do you prefer the live stream in landscape or portrait? I'd really want to know, like, what people prefer. If they prefer the streams in landscape or portrait. Because I know for me, when I watch other people's live streams, most of the time I'm watching it on my computer, so I prefer a wider screen. So for me, I would prefer landscape. But for some people, for most people, they watch it on their phone, so they might prefer portrait. But I try to do a little bit of both. In 12 years, I have never lost a guinea pig. This week, 3 found a gap and escaped. Well, that's not good. Where did they escape from? Oh, they just reached under and walked? Do you house your guinea pigs indoors or outdoors, if you don't mind me asking? Because I'm just trying to picture a guinea pig just escaping. Like I don't fully understand how that works. Okay, so you house yours outdoors in the run. Okay. See, I don't have any experience with housing guinea pigs outdoors. I just know that based on where I live, the temperatures fluctuate way too much. So it wouldn't be feasible for me to house mine outdoors, not to mention all the possible predator animals that are out there. It would be too much of a risk. So my guinea pigs are always indoors, and they will occasionally get a couple of minutes outdoors in a little playpen, but very rare just because, again, because of the temperature fluctuations. You know, summertime it can get too hot, and wintertime obviously too cold. And then, like, right now, it's about 18 degrees outside. It's not bad, but there really isn't much fresh grass around my area for me to be able to let them feast on. Okay. They don't run like hamsters and mice. They all just carried on eating the grasses. Oh, okay. Yeah, I never really know like what some people mean when they say that they're guinea pig escaped kind of thing. Hi, Savannah. Hi, pretty girl. And so you reached and picked up and put back in the run. Okay, that's not too bad then. See, I was thinking, you know, guinea pig escaped and like literally ran away, and then now you just don't have those three. So I'm glad you explained that. That makes a little more sense to me. Where are you going, Savannah? Savannah. Hi, Ramona. Okay, at night they have hutches in the shed in the garden. Yeah, I don't have too much experience with hutches. Um, I know here in North America it's frowned upon because apparently they're not big enough, but I don't know enough information about them to physically be able to say that they're too big or too small for the most part. Um, the only thing I know is that a minimum space for two guinea pigs should be 8 square feet. That's all I can say about that. But it's also one of those things, like, it's really hard to explain because, like, guinea pigs don't really sleep a long period of time the way, like, humans do or even cats or dogs would. And so, for that reason, a lot of people, including myself, really, would, you know, encourage a large cage space so that they can, you know, they can be free to be a guinea pig and have the room space to move around and zoomy and whatnot at whatever time they choose that they want to, kind of thing, rather than us creating a schedule of saying, oh, okay, well, we wake up at, you know, 7 o'clock, we eat breakfast 7:30, so they're gonna get their floor time from this time to this time, kind of thing, like, you know what I mean? But it's it's hard to say. I don't know. goodness. Cappy and Marley. Okay, thanks for popping in. Enjoy your food. Where you going, Savannah? Savannah, you got the cutest little tushy. So we're just all kind of chilling here, it seems. I really don't know what to talk about, so if there's anything in particular y'all want to talk about, let me know. Oh, dang. Okay, I have that one. Okay, who's rumbling? That's still Marley and Cappy. Probably. Oh, Tokyo. It's Sunday Bomb Day. just chilling and relaxing. Oh, it's a beautiful dog. Mocha's taking a nap. And so is Ramona. Oh, look at your little footsie, Mocha. You're so freaking cute. I know. I know what I can for the boys. I should use some cardboard boxes as a tunnel for them. Could also use that steps tool, because I can clean that. I do be thinking. Really, Mama Tokyo? You gonna just lay in the hay pile and eat? What are you smelling, Savannah? What you smelling? I know what Ramona's smelling. I sprayed white vinegar and water solution on that wooden corner space house this morning to try and clean it a little bit. So she's probably smelling the remnants of the vinegar. I kind of want to go outside. Yeah, I kind of want to go outside. I think it's almost time to end this live stream anyway. Doesn't seem to be anyone really watching or chatting, which is okay. And I think an hour-long stream is good enough, don't you think? Alright, the fun part is to catch each one of you to put you back in the cage. One. Two. Three. Your four is a tough one. I outsmarted you. There you go. Okay. I'm gonna tidy up. You know what? You're just gonna be very rumbly pigs, aren't you? I don't think it's gonna make a difference. Please use towels for what time. swear to God, these golden girls here, Mallory and Cappy, they remind me of like male guinea pigs. They are so just active and temperamental, and they're so weird. I love them to death, though. I love them so much. I just wish their like hormones would calm down a little, just a little. Ugh. Goodness gracious. Okay, maybe. Okay, what can I do to improve this? Move that here. Maybe move your hay back to this spot here. Maybe move your hay back to this spot. And move this to here. That there. Food can stay here. Move this over here. I was hoping that would help. Goodness! My goodness! Children! Behave yourselves! Oh, put that there. That's gonna have to do because, like, damn! So I try to give them all like at least an hour in the free roam space. Okay, you probably don't want to actually be watching me clean. I don't know if it's going to reach. Nope. Of course it won't reach. Of course not. That's not going to work either. Okay. Now you can watch the trio for a little bit while I tidy up here. Oh my goodness. What am I going to do with you girls? Okay. Cabby, you are such an instigator. Good heavens. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you, everyone who watched, and we'll see you again next time.